Cool.
Now I could smell her
Oh,
perfume in the room.
here.
I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Yes. See, annual Deer Fest. Games and activities. Raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music. Bucktooth Charlie, that's probably the next boss that you have to defeat. If I had to guess. Find a phone.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
So what'd you do? Their faces are terrible.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman
Beat it.
tiptoes to my room
Yes.
every night.
Ugh.
Just a sprinkle
The game was easy.
stardust and a whisper, go to sleep.
Just kidding.
Previously on Alan Wake,
Oh, they're doing like a TV
I
show.
came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Uh-oh. 3 years ago. Still has the same clothes on.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How
Whoops.
was it?
Terrible
Worst
storm.
weather I've ever seen.
Look at that.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
There's some
Hey,
right here.
handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're
Look
gonna need
like
that
me.
coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Why'd they use a real human? They don't look the same at all. Well. Got a nice TV. CC. Bunch of books. Very modern looking kitchen. Nice looking fridge. Big forks, spoons. As far as utensils go, and just a wok to cook on.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks.
I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Right? There's the famous jacket. We get the grocery. Bunch of boxes.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh my god. Stop. It's too much. Another QR code that I can't scan. Actually, I probably could. Alright, this is a commercial break. BRB. Okay. Thank you all for joining in on this playthrough of Alan Wake. Manuscript page.
These look really good.
Oh,
Sure do.
sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on
Honey,
now,
it's a power
please.
outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
Hi.
I'm sorry.
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid,
Aye.
but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Just click
sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Oh boy. Present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Let me look at the fish.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there.
Oh, the crazy lady's back. Fucking with the light switch.
Thank you for testing the lights,
Stop
Miss
it.
Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
This way?
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Cool. They're probably developers. I think for winning contests, he'll be at the festival.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker.
Yeah.
I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page.
Alright.
After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Yeah.
Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you
Don't
with
do nothing
anything?
stupid, pal.
Yeah.
We're watching you.
I need to get some air.
Yeah.
The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell
Can you
corridor.
turn the lights on?
Sure.
The deputies, they don't... Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right.
Appreciate it.
You're a good guy.
Thank you.
Don't let anybody tell you different.
Thank you.
You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
Why?
The cops, they got it all wrong. See?
Really?
Sure. I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
You gotta listen carefully now.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him.
Huh.
You wanna know who it really was?
Who?
I'll tell you who it really was.
Yeah.
It was a goddamn space alien!
Huh.
I know it sounds like something a drunk would
Nah,
say,
you lost me,
but
man.
believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
No, you're definitely drunk.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
That's what the radio has to say.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Yeah. Hole in the fence on the left. Aha. Okay.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
Yeah, I get
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
going. Okay. A little dramatic.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Interesting. Sees
Barry? Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not.
Yeah, play that
But I
card.
need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
That escalated quickly.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
Whoa.
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of
What
here.
the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
What would that be?
Mr. Wake!
Bad?
Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Bye, Rose.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
I knew it. That thing's gonna come to life. On the last level. Very cool.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No!
Yes.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
What's wrong with the dog? No.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. That doesn't
Al,
stop
you
some
can't just
lowlife.
go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in
Shut up,
disaster.
Bobby.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds.
No.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Okay.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Shut up. Stop talking.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! What's wrong with you?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Who's creeping on my video? Dylan Cobb? Spaghetti. Where am I going? Pick up that. Pick up that. Head for the Lover's Peak. Get everything in here. Yeah. Do I have my gun? Do have my gun.
Here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
Thanks.
Walk through the door now.
Thanks. Manuscript.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Is It's a little scary. Is this open? Oh, it does. Another radio. Let's hear what they gotta say.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
Nice.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Okay. You guys are boring me. Started swinging by itself. This cabin looks very dilapidated. If that's the right word. Oh, another. Good job. It's a sick kick. Nothing. Ooh, another episode of this. Okay, this was
Crime and
pretty interesting
punishment.
last time.
The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish.
It's like Twilight Zone.
Especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again.
He's a good talker.
Maybe in the mirror.
Oh man. That was a good one. Oh, there's blood on the floor. Did I kill a crow? Probably squished a crow. Oh, more of these guys. Can't get me. Get out of here. Go. 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 Yeah. Is this a walking trail? There's something up here. Feed wild. Oh, it's like a pavilion. Oh, there's a manuscript page. Cool. Another one. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Where are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Please,
I can hear you. There he is. Should I look around first? I'm gonna look around a little bit. What if I lose
The
my
ranger's
chance?
office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
I guess I will go help.
Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page.
Damn poachers.
I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Irby.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Poor dog.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Cool. Guess in here. Give me ammo, so I assume.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Liquid darkness. Come on, let's go, boy.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Barry.
Please,
wait, not Barry,
don't feed the animals.
Should I go out on the
Fishing
porch?
is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never. Yards.
Don't scare me, Rusty.
Never approach any other local closer than 25 yards. Pets must be
Again? Rabbit's got a quick hand. He looks around the room, he won't tell you his plans. He's Tried a rolled cigarette. Hanging out his mouth, he's a cowboy kid. Cool. That's where I heal up. Hop this.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cab. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Sodas. Fairly close to the lovers. Thing I missed. Oh boy, somebody's watching. Oh man, pressure's on. Be funny. Oh, be original. Oh. Just kidding.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Moonshine Cave. Go there first. Oh, you can change. That's amazing. I didn't know you could change the side he's on. Actually, I like that a lot. Shock. More batteries. Okay. Stop. Okay. We're good. Manuscript page, pretty cool. Oh, it's getting real blurry. What that means. Oh, he's gigantic. Shotgun. Yeah. Kinda neat. Ah, no. Oh, he really put a number on me. Gotta run, gotta run. Dodge. Oh, please. Oh, please. Stop following me. No. This can't happen. I should just... Should have tried to kill him. Okay. We'll do better this time. He's gonna sprint towards me, so do a dodge. Perfect. Oh! Okay. Now. Gonna get healed real quick. Yeah. Screw you guys. Oh, yeah. What's up now? Yeah. Great old one. Pretty cool. Dude, they're so sneaky, they'll flank you in a heartbeat. Of course. Ow. Where's he at? Stop it. Should be getting close to Lover's Peak. That's supposed to be difficult. Another axe. Phone. Wonder who did that. Where's he at? There's still a guy behind this rock. Got it. Oh, that's one of the big guys. Uh-oh. Stop, stop, stop. Oh. It's getting real. Okay. Those big guys are pretty tough. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. Page or anything over here? Nope. Fruit tree. Cool. Lover's Peak appears to be blocked off. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool stuff. Okay. So I guess I don't go this way. What does he want me to do? Oh. That easy? Okay. So bright. Cool. Oh, didn't need to jump. Do it anyways. Shit. Shit, what? What happened? No. Barry?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away.
Yeah.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Oh, cool.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Pick it up.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
Dodged. Ah! 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 This guy's doing a terrible job. Those flares don't last very long either. Can't get me. Whoa. Alright.
Monster!
Shoot him! Good job.
Like that, boy? Huh? Get some!
Flares.
That's right! Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Okay. Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun.
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Okay. Can do. You like that?
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off.
I am.
Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay.
Ah. Okay.
Move it or lose it.
Leave that there. You will run up here.
Die already, die! Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All
Yeah.
cozy and safe.
Yeah. A little bit.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon. This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Get with the program. Oh, there's a thermos. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Ah. I'm getting better at that dodge.
That's right. You just keep coming.
There's one left. One player left.
A piece of cake, Wake.
Piece of cake, Wake. Yeah, this isn't gonna work out. Big old guy.
Scream, goddammit! See? Nothing to it.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and
Bad.
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Where'd he go?
He had Alice. And he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Cool. Walked right by a piece of the manuscript. He actually won it. Question. So shiny. Don't want me to step on it? Where? There's gotta be an achievement for shooting these down. That's terrifying. Oh, so I go over here, I suppose. Oh! Just casually walks out. this one's gonna be good. Ooh, a plane. That's pretty neat.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen down, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
I'm gonna go look in it. Or that's... Is that a good thing? Can't tell. Yeah. Get in there. Okay. Okay, okay. Easy. Yeah. They always pop up behind you. No! Why are they so good? Safe space. Oops. Ah. No, I don't think that's it. Ugh, 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 ugh. We're going the right way. Stop. reload on this too. Dam, or whatever it's called. A water thing. Ah. Ah. What am I supposed to do? I guess so. Reach the top. Yeah, mill. See, I wanted to call it mill, but I didn't want to sound like a dummy. Manuscript page. All right. Oh. Try that again. Okay. Did good that time. Oh. God awful noise. I don't understand what's at the top of the mill. They didn't go into that detail, but it's important. Darkness wears her face.
Widowmakers.
Be aware of Widowmakers. Get away from me! Be aware of Widowmakers. Make it through the woods. Okay. Getting pretty close. Is this a fence? Do one of these numbers. Probably not. Ah, you do one of these numbers. Oh boy. was easy. That was too easy. Previously on Alan Wake. Ugh.
Hazardous occupation.
Logging is a hazardous occupation. I'm right next to him. Please. Oh, he's got so much. Honestly, it wasn't that bad for a boss fight.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
True. Okay. So this thing's gonna bust out of this gate.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster.
Maybe not.
And the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Heck yeah, they are. Okay. So, who would have the keys? Gotta be in here, right? Yeah.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Alice is fake all along. Jesus. Okay. Good. Should I go in the girls' room? Might as well. There's not even anything to poop in. Do anything. There's no... They gotta do it all in the sink. Just the hole in the sink. It's awful. Do I actually get to drive it? What? I don't remember any of this. is really cool, actually. I'm super down. Oh, and it's a Ford. It's telling me to go left, but I'm gonna go right just to see. Knew it. If I can get in this car instead. That would be cool. I can. This is fantastic. This. Suppose that's as far as I'm going. Huh. Maybe I can use this one too. In there. Oh, it's broke. Well, dang. Maybe I could have gone farther. What was that?
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
How many ammunitions do I have?
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Oh man, that is a lot of crows. He wasn't kidding.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
I wonder if I can try this.
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Oh. Yeah. Birds. Ah. How many more of these birds do I gotta destroy?
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
This gets very loud.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
You better be sorry.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
a good stopping spot.
Can you tell me where I am? You, won't you say something? I need to get.
Just make sure.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been killed.
There we go. That works. All right. Peace out.